So in this video, I want to talk about selecting the right materials for your home. Why this is crucial, why it's so important is because every home is different and there are different climates throughout this country and the world. Some materials are going to do better than others because of the hot and cold and expansion and contraction. First thing I want to talk about is durability, and that really pertains to where you live in the country, in the world, whatever. Hot, cold, expansion, contraction, you need to think about all these different things. So let's take the example of a paver patio. Say you like that modern contemporary look and you want to go with like a travertine or a porcelain. Problem is you might live in the Midwest, like where I live, or up north where it's really cold. It's not gonna do as well. If you're in Florida or California where you don't have the hot and the cold, it's gonna do better. Travertine, for example, is a porous material where a lot of the elements are going to get in. What's going to happen is it's going to buckle up, it's going to crack, or the concrete underneath might pop. You got to be careful with things like this. So pick things that are going to work for your climate. Tip number 2, I want you to think about how easy it is to install this stuff. So if you're picking a bunch of different things that have various steps to implement it, it might not be the best thing if you're inexperienced and you don't really know what you're doing. Case in point, say you want a retaining wall and your eye goes right to a veneer. Well, veneer retaining wall is gonna take a little bit more time and understanding versus just your typical blocks. A veneer, you would set up your cinder blocks, you would have a different kind of drainage behind it, you would have to know about mortar and then taking the thin set and sticking them on and doing the grouts, lots of different steps. So make sure you understand what your capabilities are or what your contractor's capabilities are so that you don't get yourself in a pickle. Tip number 3, if you are gonna hire a contractor or you're gonna be installing yourself or even hire a designer, check their experience. Make sure that they know what they're talking about. There's lots of products that come out every single year, and there's a huge difference between someone who just got out of school, passed a couple of tests, and could put a pretty picture together versus someone like myself who was in the field for 15 plus years, understands what it takes to build something and install something and put a design together. Experience is huge when it comes to picking out products and things that are gonna work for your home. So make sure you know who you're hiring and what's up. So when it comes to materials, know its durability, is it easy to install, and know about the products out there. Just because your eye goes to something doesn't mean it's good for your climate. So you wanna make sure that you got all those checked off, and I think you'll be good to go. If you like these kind of videos, make sure you subscribe, hit the alarm bell, hit the like button, and you know what? I'm gonna see you on the next one. Remember, creation is everything, so go out and create.